It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Dirt racing at Eldora. They call it the Big E, the .5-mile high-bank clay dirt track, just north of Rossburg, Ohio. Here's your qualifying results. First, Jimmy Johnson. Second, Bill Elliott. Third, Jeff Burton. Fourth, Jeff Gordon. Fifth, Kurt Busch. Kenseth, Waltrip, Stewart, Green, Wallace, Martin, Jr., Andretti, Nadu, Labonte, Schrader, Rudd, Jarrett, Craven, and Greg Biffle round out your top 20. In 21st through 40, we have Ryan Newman, Cal Petty, Robbie Gordon, Dave Blaney, Ward Burton, Johnny Benson, Casey Mears, Jeremy Mayfield, Terry Labonte, Elliott Sadler, Jamie McMurray, Kevin Harvick, Sterling Marlin, Jack Sprague, Mike Skinner, Jimmy Spencer, Boris Said, Steve Park, Brock Ryan, and Kenny Wallace. Rounding out the field, we have Scott Wimmer, Hermie Sadler, Kerry Earnhardt, and Joe Nemechek. Now, to look to your right, you see the format. 6 regular heats set by qualifying. Heat 1 and 2 have 8 cars, the rest of the heats have 7. Top 2 advance to the main. Each race has 10 laps. The third place heat is made up by third place finishers from every heat. The top 2 advance 15 laps. Fourth place heat is fourth place finishers from each of the 6 heats. Top 2 advance, also 15 laps. Then we go to the last chance heat, made of cars finishing 5th or worse in each heat, or in the 3rd and 4th place heat, finishing outside the top 2. 28 cars, 30 laps, 4 cars advance. And then finally the main, 20 cars, 50 laps, winner takes all. First in Heat 1 is Jimmy Johnson, second Michael Waltrip, third John Andretti, fourth Ricky Craven, fifth Ward Burton, sixth Jimmy McMurray, seventh Ward Said, and eighth is Kerry Earnhardt. We're in for an exciting night here. Multiple races, multiple laps. Should be a good one here tonight. Let's get ready for the green flag. Pace cars pulled off, and we're green here at Eldora. Johnson hits the wall off of 4. Here comes John Andretti to the inside, followed by Ward Burton. Ward Burton to the inside. Here he comes on John Andretti. Here comes Boris Said trying to spoil the party. Andretti's going to hit the wall here. Ward Burton to the lead, and he pulls away with Boris Said to the inside of John Andretti for second. Here comes Boris to the inside of Ward Burton here, trying to make something happen. Ward into the wall. Boris Said makes a little contact with him. He dives to the inside of Ward Burton here. Andretti for third. Johnson to the inside of him. Ricky Craven's in the position there too in fifth. Johnson to the inside. 3 wide for a moment here. Johnson's diving in. 3 wide off of 4. There's contact. Johnson makes contact as Boris Said goes around. Ward Burton involved too. And oh, John Andretti and Kerry Earnhardt involved too. Pace car is out. That means the caution is out. Let's see what happened here on this replay. 3 wide off the corner. They get into the dust. They slide up into Ward Burton. Ward Burton nowhere to go. He bounces off the wall. Comes down to Johnson. Hooks Boris Said and they fly. Ooh, driver's side Ward Burton goes. And he gets nailed by John Andretti, who gets hit by Kerry Earnhardt. We go back live now as this racer is going to end under caution. Ricky Craven, your winner. Jimmy Johnson in second. They both advance to the main. Michael Waltrip goes to the 3rd place heat. Jimmy McMurray to the 4th place heat. To the last chance race goes Kerry Earnhardt, Boris Said, John Andretti, and Ward Burton. We'll be back with Heat 2 after this commercial break. Back from commercial. Heat 2 starting now. Here's your starting lineup. Bill Elliott first. Tony Stewart second. Third, Jerry Nadu. Fourth, Greg Biffle. Fifth, Johnny Benson. Sixth, Kevin Harvick. Seventh, Steve Park. And rounding out the field in eighth is Joe Nemechek. Pace cars off. Here it is. The green flag route as Bill Elliott leads them off into turn number 1. Off of 4, side by side to the line here. Bill Elliott's going to clear him. He's going to lead the first lap here. Out of 10, oh, trouble. Greg Biffle, Steve Park, Kevin Harvick, Johnny Benson, Joe Nemechek. Caution is out. We got a big wreck on the lap 2 here. Wow, did not expect to see that. Let's take a look at the replay here. What happened? Stewart was already right into the wall. Looks like Greg Biffle bounced off the wall into Johnny Benson. Brought Steve Park with him. Oh, what a hit by Greg Biffle. He's going to come right up the track, right in front of traffic, head on to the outside wall. Harvick gets up on 2 wheels a bit there. Just a nasty accident early in the heat here. So we go back live here. Green flag is out. Bill Elliott leads him off into turn number 2, single file right now. Here comes Aaron Nadeau. He might peek to the inside here, but he has to deal with Tony Stewart right behind him. Stewart looks staying the inside of Nadeau here, off for the corner. And off the corner. Oh, contact. Stewart down the racetrack here. He might set up into the 25. He misses the 25. The 25 slowed down for him, as it is a top 2 battle for the lead. Bill Elliott is pulling away from Jerry Nadeau, but he might go high this corner here. He went a little high there, but it is the white flag here. Bill Elliott looks like he's got this in the bag here. Into 3 for the final time in Heat 2 here. Bill Elliott's got this locked up here. Bill Elliott comes out the corner, taps the wall, and takes the checkered flag for Heat 2. He moves on to the main. As here's your finishing order. First, Bill Elliott. Second, Tony Stewart. They both move on. Third place heat goes Jerry Nadeau. To the 4th place heat goes Greg Biffle. To the last chance race goes Johnny Benson, Kevin Harvick, Steve Park, and Joe Nemechek. We'll be back for Heat 3 after this commercial break.
Hello and welcome to Aaron's. Here we sell top dollar TVs, quality furniture, and amazing phones at low prices. So come on into Aaron's and remember...
We're back for Heat 3 here. Here's your starting lineup. On pole is Jeff Burns. Second, Jeff Green. Third, Bobby Labonte. Fourth, Ryan Newman. Fifth and sixth are teammates Casey Mears and Sterling Marlin. Rounding out the field in 7 is Brett Bodine. Pace cars pulled off. We're ready for 10 laps here at Eldora. Heat 3 is underway. Jeff Burns leads them off to turn number 1. A little contact there for the lead here. Bobby Labonte dives it down to the inside. He pushed Jeff Burton up the racetrack after Jeff Burton hit the wall coming off turn 4. Bodine battling with Jeff Green for that 3rd position, while Jeff Burton has to track down Bobby Labonte if he wants to get the lead again. They all hit the wall off for 4 there. Bodine trying to get underneath Jeff Burton, but he's too far back to do so. 3-car blanket up front. Jeff Burton looked for a second. He'd get underneath Bobby Labonte. Jeff Burton sends it high. Brett Bodine gets around him. Off of 4, Bobby Labonte pounded to the wall, but he keeps the lead. It's Brett Bodine to that 2nd spot now. Everyone hitting out the wall off of 4, but that's expected here at Eldora. It's Jeff Burton trying to look underneath Brett Bodine for that 2nd spot. He gets the bumper down there, but falls back after getting loose off of 2. Bobby Labonte sends it high in 3 and 4. Will this help Brett Bodine? They're all into the wall off of 4 as expected. We're on to lap number 6 out of 10. We look back here. Ryan Newman underneath Jeff Green. That is for the 4th spot. That is the final transfer spot. If you go below 5th or worse, then you're on to the last chance race. And nobody wants to be in the last chance race. Jeff Burton trying to make it hard for Brett Bodine here. He gets to the back bumper of him every few times, but can't complete the pass here. Off of 4, they're all into the wall here. On to lap 8, we have 3 laps to go. Here comes Brett Bodine and Bobby Labonte. He's really gained time off of him for that last corner. Down the back, single file, spread out. Brett Bodine continues to catch Bobby Labonte here. They both send it wide. That'll be good for Jeff Burton here. All of them into the wall here. Bobby Labonte especially. Oh. Brett Bodine sends it wide there. That's not going to help him. Here's a chance for Jeff Burton. here it is. White flag here. Jeff Byrne. I don't think he'll get around Brett Brodine unless Brett Brodine messes up. The main story here is Bobby Labonte led all laps with a dominating win here in Heat 3. He's going to come through 4. And he takes the checker flag. He advances to the main along with Brett Brodine. Jeff Byrne comes close but does not happen. Let's take a look at your finishing order here. Bobby Labonte, Brett Brodine advance to the main. To third place seat, Jeff Burton. Jeff Green to fourth place seat, and Ryan Newman, Slee Moreland, and Casey Mears. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Have you ever wanted a refreshing drink? Have you ever wanted an amazing drink to go with your great food? Have you ever watched a NASCAR race and thought, isn't there something better than Coke? Well, you may have found your answer. Pepsi, celebrating over 70 years of the same great taste. You could get your own today. Buy your Pepsi now.
We're back for Heat 4. Here's your starting lineup. On pole is Jeff Gordon. Then it's Rusty Wallace, Ken Schrader, Cal Petty, Jeremy Mayfield, Jack Sprague, and Kenny Wallace. Top 2 advance. Third place goes to the third place heat. Fourth place to the fourth place heat. Fifth and below to the last chance main. Pace cars pulled off. We're ready for 10 laps as Jeff Gordon and Rusty Wallace take the green flag. Three wide already. Jeremy Mayfield to the inside. Rusty Wallace into the wall there. He's going to fall back some. Here comes Kenny Wallace trying to go for third here as Jeremy Mayfield goes on Jeff Gordon to the inside of him. He falls back now as here comes Kenny Wallace here trying to make something work here. Jeremy Mayfield in second. And a little contact maybe. That was close between Kenny Wallace and Jeremy Mayfield here. Kenny the inside of Mayfield. Here comes Rusty Wallace here. Nearly in the back of Kenny Wallace there. Kenny Wallace on the inside of Jeremy Mayfield, trying just to bump him out of the way. There's a little contact right in front of Rusty Wallace. They all save it as that puts, Rusty Wallace off the racetrack. That's not going to be good for him. 4-car train here, but they're spread out by a couple of carlings here. Jeff Gordon, Jeremy Mayfield, Kenny Wallace, Rusty Wallace, Ken Schrader, Cal Petty, and Jack Sprague is your lineup right here. Only 7 cars. Lap 5 here, the top 3 closing in on each other. Here comes Jimmy Mayfield to the inside. Maybe he does not get under the inside here. They both hit the wall, especially Jeff Gordon here. Mayfield sends it in there. It's trying to go for the bump and run on Jeff Gordon here. Right on his back bumper as Kenny Wallace gets loose off turn 2. Here comes Mayfield to the inside of Gordon. This is going to be, contact between them. Didn't hurt really the momentum as Jeremy Mayfield still keeping up with Jeff Gordon. Cal Petty around Ken Schrader in the back, I believe, for 4th. So that is good for Cal Petty. He will move on to the 4th place heat if he keeps that position. Jeremy Mayfield, he bumps Jeff Gordon, trying to bump him out of the way or put him on the wall. They both make contact. They both save it and luckily keep the momentum. It looks like Kenny Wallace could not pounce. I don't know why. Jeremy Mayfield with an extremely aggressive move on Jeff Gordon. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. So we have 2 laps to go here. About 9 out of 10. Can Jeremy Mayfield track down Jeff Gordon as Cal Petty fights with Kenny Wallace for that 3rd spot? Jeremy Mayfield's closing in here. We're on to the white flag as they cross the line now. Can Jeremy Mayfield, he sends it in there. Jeff Gordon went high. That's going to help Mayfield here. They're side by side off of 2 down the back here, side by side still. Into the final corners. What does Jeremy Mayfield do to Jeff Gordon? Gordon slides up. Mayfield puts him on the wall, and Mayfield's going to win Heat 4. Oh, wow, what a finish. That was great. Let's take a look at your finishing order. Moving on to the main is Jeremy Mayfield and Jeff Gordon. To the 3rd place heat and an upset, Kenny Wallace. But he's a good dirt track racer, so you expect that out of him. To the 4th place heat is Cal Petty, Ken Schrader, Rusty Wallace, and Jack Sprague do not move on. They go to the last chance race. Really hurts Rusty Wallace because he is up in points. He's got to move on in the last chance race if he has a chance of moving on to the main. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back with Heat 5 after this commercial break. We're back live here at Eldora. Your starting lineup for heat number 5 is Kurt Busch, Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd, Robbie Gordon, Terry Labonte, Mike Skinner, and Scott Wimmer. The pace car is pulled off. Kurt Busch is ready to take the green flag alongside Mark Martin. He will. We're green for heat number 5 at Eldora. Kurt Busch bounces off the wall but still leads lap 1. Mark Martin and Robbie Gordon send it high along with Mike Skinner. Here comes Ricky Rudd, Terry Labonte, and Scott Wimmer on the inside trying to gain some spots. Look at Wimmer there, 3 wide for a moment there. Ricky Rudd bounces off the wall. Terry Labonte's going to pass him, and he's going to have a clear shot for Kurt Busch here. Mark Martin, yeah, contact with Ricky Rudd there. Here comes Scott Wimmer getting around Ricky Rudd here. He's trying to contend with Terry Labonte here. Scott Wimmer is going to make the pass. He passes him, and look at him, already up to Kurt Busch here. They're side by side at anyway 1. Side by side, still exiting turn 2 down the back. Still side by side in turn 3. Is he going to put him in the wall or something? Yeah, Kurt Busch bounces off the wall. Here comes Ricky Rudd right behind him. As Scott Wimmer takes the lead here at Eldora. It's a true underdog story. Here comes Ricky Rudd up on Kurt Busch here. He's trying to make the pass here as Robbie Gordon's trying to contend with Terry Labonte there. Ricky Rudd's about to pass Kurt Busch here. Scott Wimmer somewhat pulling away here from the pack. But look, Ricky Rudd here. He goes to the inside. He's going to catch up with Scott Wimmer. The advantage is on being to the inside. Oh, they're both in the wall. Oh my gosh. Here comes Robbie Gordon here. As Ricky Rudd's pulling away. We got 3 wide for a moment. Mark Martin all the way to the inside with Mike Skinner in the middle. Robbie Gordon and Scott Wimmer are side by side. As here comes Mike Skinner. Wimmer in the wall. Ooh, Skinner, what a pass, what a move. He's already to the inside. Down to the inside of Ricky Rudd. Here comes Mark Martin. Kurt Busch and Scott Wimmer make contact at the back. They're 3 wide into turn 3 here. Mark Martin making a big move here. Oh, trouble. Mike Skinner and Ricky Rudd are on the wall. They both spin. Scott Wimmer involved too. There's going to be a caution, and this caution is going to end the heat. It looks like Mark Martin's going to end up victorious here in heat number 5. We're going to see a replay of this after Mark Martin crosses the line. He crosses the line. Let's see this replay. 3 wide and 4. Mike Skinner slides up into Ricky Rudd. They hit the wall and they spin. Scott Wimmer lightly touches Ricky Rudd. Robbie Gordon, Kurt Busch, Terry Labonte sneak by. Not really any damage to anybody, as we're going to see live here. Mark Martin's going to take the checkered flag under caution, and he's going to win heat 5. Here's your finishing order. Mark Martin and Robbie Gordon advance to the main. To the 3rd place heat goes Scott Wimmer. To the 4th place heat goes the number 4, Mike Skinner. To the last chance race in 5th is Ricky Rudd. Kurt Busch in 6th. And rounding out the field in 7th is Terry Labonte. Don't miss anything. The final qualifying heat is next. We're back for heat 6 here. Your starting lineup is on pole, Matt Kenseth, 2nd Dale Jr., 3rd Dale Jarrett, 4th Dave Blaney, 5th Elliott Sadler, 6th Jimmy Spencer, and in 7th, the other 2 card, the other Sadler of Hermie Sadler. A lot of action in the earlier heats. We'll see how this one turns out as we're green, Eldora. Kenseth hits the wall for 4. He still leads lap 1, and look at the run Dale Jarrett gets with Elliott Sadler right behind him. Sadler and Kenseth side by side, right behind him for a second. Here comes Elliott's brother, Hermie. He's going to battle with Kenseth. And here comes Elliott Sadler to the lead with brother Hermie right behind him. Hermie dives it down low. They're 3 wide for a second heel. Dale Jarrett makes contact with Elliott Sadler. The Sadler's touch. Dale Jarrett falls back. Elliott Sadler gets put up high as Dale Jr. fighting for that second spot with Elliott Sadler now. He goes to the inside of Sadler here. Hermie Sadler in the lead right now. Here comes Dale Jr. on the inside of Elliott Sadler. Hermie Sadler on the wall, and Dale Jr., the fan favorite, he's going to take the lead here at Eldora. The crowd roared. That's how you know Dale Jr. took the lead. As Elliott Sadler trying to make the pass on his brother Hermie Sadler here. Will he make it? He doesn't clear. He clears him now as Elliott Sadler dives down to the lead. He's battling with Dale Jr. for the lead. Lap 6 out of 10. Jimmy Spencer side by side with Hermie Sadler. And Jimmy Spencer's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Look at this. I think Dale Jr. is going to put it into the wall. Yes, he is, as Elliott Sadler is going to get the worst of it. He spins. Dale Jr. gets caught up in a separate wreck. Dale Jarrett perpendicular to the field. He gets it back going again. Let's look at this replay. Elliott Sadler too high up the racetrack. He hit Dale Jr. here. That turns him. He gets hit by Dale Jarrett. Dale Jarrett goes up the track, right into Dale Jr. He spins around right in front of the field here. Elliott Sadler and Dale Jr. make more contact. Let's go back live here. Jimmy Spencer pulls the upset, and he's going to win Heat 6. Hermie Sadler right behind him in second. They both move on to the main. To the 3rd place heat goes Matt Kenseth. To the 4th place heat goes Elliott Sadler. 5th Dale Jr., 6th Dale Jarrett, 7th Dave Blaney. They all go to the last chance race. We'll be back with the 3rd place heat. We're back alive here for the 3rd place heat. On pole is Michael Waltrip. 2nd Tony Stewart. 3rd Jeff Burton. 4th Kenny Wallace. 5th Scott Wimmer. And 6th is Matt Kenseth. Now this heat is made up from 3rd place finishers from each of the 6 heats. And we're getting ready to go green as the pace car is pulled off. And Michael Waltrip takes the green flag. Michael Waltrip's going to lead lap 1 here, and looks like the caution is out. We're going to race it back to the line here. Michael Waltrip, can he hold off Tony Stewart for this lead here? They shoot into turn 4 off of 4. Tony Stewart catching. They're both in the wall, but Michael Waltrip hangs on. Let's look at the replay. Looks like they're 3 wide with Scott Wimmer on the outside. Jeff Burton moves up on Kenny Wallace here. They make contact. Jeff Burton slides around, hits at the back end of the outside wall, and that's the reason for the caution. Let's go back live. So we're going to have 3 laps remaining here. Michael Waltrip takes the green flag. Can he hold off Tony Stewart here and advance to the main? Stewart's going to try to look low. Will he put the bumper to him? He does. He gets loose. Stewart got the worst of it there. Michael Waltrip does not lose really any momentum there. That hurts for Tony Stewart here. He's going to have 2 more laps, 1.5 now, to see if he can catch Michael Waltrip. He's into the main right now, but I know he wants to win a heat here. Scott Wimmer looking to play spoiler and advance to the main here. He is in 3rd. Stewart sends it a bit wide along with Scott Wimmer. Matt Kenseth about to pass Scott Wimmer here. Half a lap to go. Michael Waltrip into turn 4. Here comes Tony Stewart. Stewart with a run. It's not going to be enough. Michael Waltrip's going to win the 3rd place heat. Him and Tony Stewart advance to the main. As here's the rest of the results. Scott Wimmer in 3rd. Matt Kenseth 4th. 5th Kenny Wallace and 6th Jeff Byrne. They all go to the last chance race. We'll be back with the last heat, the 4th place heat. We're back for the 4th place heat. On pole is Jimmy McMurray, 2nd Joe Nemechek, 3rd to 30 of Jeff Green, 4th to 45 of Cal Petty, 5th to 4 of Mike Skinner, and 6th is the 38 of Elliott Sadler. A Dodge and Chevrolet in the front row. The pace car is pulled off. We're getting ready to go green. The green flag is out for the 4th place heat. Jimmy McMurray and Joe Nemechek leading them off into turn 1. Three wide action already. Jeff Green to the inside of Jim McMurray, who led that lap. McMurray gets sent high. He's going to get passed by Jeff Green and Mike Skinner here. Mike Skinner sends it down low. Kyle Petty following in his footsteps there. Jeff Green into the wall. Here comes Mike Skinner to the lead, followed by Kyle Petty. He's battling with Jeff Green for that second position. That's to advance to the main, but we're still early in this race on lap 3. Kyle Petty sends it in there in a turn 4, going for the lead. They're going to be side by side off the corner. Mike Skinner's going to lead that lap, but here comes Kyle Petty to the lead already. Skinner stuck in the outside lane. Kyle Petty gets past and clears them for that first position. Skinner hit the wall for 4. That slowed down Jeff Green here as Kyle Petty continues to be in the lead here. Skinner sends it wide up the corner. Here comes Jeff Green in the inside. Near contact there. We're on to lap number 6 here, more than halfway in this race now. Kyle Petty opened up a big lead here, but we'll see what Mike Skinner does here. Skinner sends it in here after Kyle Petty sends it wide. Ooh, near contact there. Skinner into the wall again. We're on to lap number 7. 4 to go. Ooh, Jeff Green and Elliott Sadler send it wide. Jeff Green nearly into Mike Skinner, who also sent it right in front of them. Jeff Green looking to the inside of Mike Skinner here, trying to advance to the main here. He does not want to go to the last chance race. They're side by side, near contact off of 4 here. You dive into 2. Mike Skinner gets sent high. Jeff Green to second place here, down the back into 3. Kyle Petty with a big lead here, but he's not good in 3 and 4, and that's where they close. They're all into the wall in the top 3 here on the lap number 9 here. 2 to go. Skinner closed it in on Jeff Green here. What is he going to do? We're on to the last lap here. Kyle Petty bounces off the wall. Here comes Jeff Green. Jeff Green sends it wide. Here comes Mike Skinner to second. This is for the position to advance into the main here. Side by side in 4. Who's going to get the position? Mike Skinner slides up into Jeff Green. He spins it, but he still advances to the main. Ooh, and he gets hit by McMurray. Not a lot of damage there. Let's see the results. Kyle Petty first, Mike Skinner second. They both advance to the main. To the last chance race goes Jeff Green, Elliott Sadler, Joe Nemechek, and pole sitter Jim McMurray. We'll be back here with the last chance race. It'll be fun. We're back for the final heat, the last chance race. Here's your starting lineup. Scott Wimmer first, Jeff Green, Matt Kenseth, Sadler, Wallace, Nemechek, Byrne, McMurray, Earnhardt, Park, Newman, Schrader, Rudd, Jr., Said, Harvick, Marlin, Rusty Wallace, Kurt Busch, Dale Jarrett, Andretti, Benson, Mears, Sprague, Labonte, Blaney, Byrne, and Greg Biffle. This is the biggest race tonight besides the main. 4 cars advance. We're green at Eldora. Three wide nearly. Oh, Scott Wimmer. Jeff Green make contact. They're both in the wall and they fall back. Not the start they wanted here in the heat. Kenny Wallace and Matt Kenseth are going for the lead here. Matt Kenseth the lead. Oh, Kenny Wallace makes a little contact with Matt Kenseth there. Burton sends it wide here as Kerry Earnhardt to the inside of him. We go back to the leaders here. Kenny Wallace in second. First is Matt Kenseth. Only lap 3 here, so this is a long race. I don't see why they had to be aggressive early, but only 4 people out of 28 advance. So if you're in the back, you want to move your way through the field. Is there some contact between Kerry Earnhardt and Kenny Wallace here? Here comes Ryan Newman and Jeff Byrne for position. Right behind him, they're 2 by 2 here for 2nd through 5th. Here comes Ryan Newman to the inside of Kenny Wallace as Terry owes. They have a caution out. Let's see what happened. Looks like they're 3 wide. Ward Byrne slides up the track into Ken Schrader. Steve Park does the same. And Ken Schrader just goes sideways right in front of the field. Back end hits the wall. And he keeps it going again. What a nice save by Ken Schrader. Let's go back live here as Matt Kenseth. He's going to take the green flag here. We're back racing Eldora. Third of the way into the race. Kenny Wallace peeking underneath Carrier, near contact there. As Ricky Rudd side by side with Jeff Byrne for that 4th spot. Ricky Rudd gets the position, and Ryan Newman's going to try to pass Jeff Byrne now for looks like 5th. 3 wide for 2nd here. Kenny Wallace stuck in the middle. He slides back here as Ricky Rudd's going to take the position after nearly rubbing Kenny Wallace there. So here comes Ryan Newman. He's going to make the pass on Kenny Wallace there. Through the smoke, man, you can't see anything down the back straightaway. Here comes Ryan Newman to the inside of Ricky Rudd here for 3rd. Rudd will hang on to that position right there, but Newman's still fighting with him. Little contact there between Newman and Carrier right here. They touch again off the corner. Newman dives it down into the corner here. He's going to make the pass on Kerry Earnhardt here. He's looking at Matt Kenseth here for the lead here. Kenseth slips up high. Here comes Ryan Newman battling for the lead. Side-by-side contact there. Newman slides down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to come back right in front of the 83 car of Kerry Earnhardt. Kerry Earnhardt spins. Caution is out. Watch out, everybody. Ooh, he hits Ward Byrne just a bit. Let's look at the replay here. It looked like Ryan Newman just had contact with 17 off the corner. He slid down the racetrack, came right back up in turn 1, right in front of the 83 car. The 83 car spun. And look how close people get to hitting the 83 car. The only person that hit the 83 was the 22. We're going to go back live here as Matt Kenseth takes the green flag. Less than 10 to go here at Eldora to decide who enters the main. They're spread out a bit here. Newman sends it wide. Here comes Jeff Byrne to the inside of here. This is for that transfer spot. If Byrne makes the pass, then he's in. If Newman holds him off, then he's in. Side by side off of 4 here. Newman hits the wall a little bit. Jeff Byrne, he's going to get the spot as Newman slides all the way up, and Kurt Busch is going to fight for 5th with Ryan Newman. Kurt Busch down low. He might get to the inside with a 99 here. He does. Will he make the pass? Trouble, trouble. Dave Blaney is up on his lid. Caution is out. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happened here. Looks like some contact there. Oh gosh. Hard hit into the inside wall. Comes back right in front of Junior. And oh, that hit from Sterling Marlin sent him over. Digs into the dirt. His car just catches the fence lightly here, and he rolls over on his lid. Marlin's able to drive right here. And we're getting reports that Dave Blaney is okay. He has climbed out of the car. Ooh, driver's side, right on the cockpit. He hit the wall there. Just a nasty accident here. Thankfully, everybody is okay. The fence isn't really damaged, so no need for repairs there. This is the first flip of the season here as we go on board of Dale Jr. here. Looks like he just went up the racetrack into Dale Jr. here. Gets clipped. Oh, hits the wall, driver's side. And his face is oncoming traffic. So we go back live here. Matt Kenseth is going to take the green with 2 laps to go. Can he hold off? We're going to look at the position for 4th, the transfer spot. Can Jeff Byrne hang on to that transfer spot? He's got the caution is out here. They're going to race it back to the line. Can Jeff Byrne hold off Kurt Busch for this transfer position? He will. He is going to advance to the main here. Let's see why this caution came out. Looks like the 83 bounced off the wall. 41 went right up into him. Dale Jr. gives a little help for spinning around the 41 car here. 41 backs it into the outside wall here. That's what caused the caution here late in the race. We'll go back live here. Matt Kenseth is going to take the checkered flag, and he's going to win the last chance race at Eldora. Him, Rudd, Wallace, Byrne move on. And going home is Kurt Busch, John Andretti, Ryan Newman, Boris Said, Joe Nemechek, Elliott Sadler, Terry Labonte, Rusty Wallace, Jeff Green, Steve Park, Scott Wimmer, Dale Jarrett, Ward Byrne, Jack Sprague, Jamie McMurray, Johnny Benson, Ken Trader, Greg Biffle, Kevin Harvick, Kerry Earnhardt, Sterling Marlin, Dale Jr., Casey Mears, and Dave Blaney. Don't change the channel here. We're going live to the main, what you've all been waiting for. Next. You've been waiting for this all night. It's the main. Here's your starting lineup from Heat 1 is Ricky Craven and Jimmy Johnson. From Heat 2 is Bill Elliott and Jerry Nadeau. From Heat 3 is Bobby Labonte and Brett Rodine. From Heat 4 in that photo finish, it is Jeremy Mayfield and Jeff Gordon. From Heat 5, it is Mark Martin and Robbie Gordon. From Heat 6 is Jimmy Spencer and Hermie Sadler pulling off the upset. From the third place heat is Michael Waltrip and Tony Stewart. From the fourth place heat is Kyle Petty and Mike Skinner. And from the last chance race is Matt Kenseth, Ricky Rudd, Kenny Wallace, and Jeff Byrne. We're green here at Eldora. Craven leads lap 1 as Jimmy Johnson bounces off the wall in turn 4. Bill Elliott to the second position here. Bobby Labonte is battling side by side with Jimmy Johnson for that 4th spot. Hermie Sadler and Jeremy Mayfield side by side behind them. Bill Elliott gunning for the lead here. There's a little contact. Contact some more with Bobby Labonte. Labonte all the way down to racetrack right in front of Jimmy Johnson. They're in the wall. Labonte blows his engine. He is smoking here. Robbie Gordon and Brett Rodine make contact in the back. Michael Waltrip escapes through here. No caution, weirdly enough. And Mark Martin right in front of the field here. He saves it. He had contact from Jeremy Mayfield. It was a 3 wide with Jeff Gordon there. Oh, more trouble on the backside. Ricky Rudd goes around here. Right in front of traffic. Oh, and he gets slammed by Robbie Gordon here. Caution is out. Final. Let's see what happened here. We check the replay. Looks like he just came up on the 4 car here. There's a couple donuts here. Jeff Gordon, Kyle Petty, Mark Martin barely get by him. So does Michael Waltrip and Matt Kenseth. And here comes Robbie Gordon. Ouch. Right into him. Jimmy Johnson avoids him too. As we're going to check. This happened under caution. Hermie Sadler just lost it and in turn 1. Spun it into the wall. Mike Skinner barely misses him. So does the rest of the field. Jerry Nadeau gets spun under caution, but no damage for him and Mark Martin. They keep their positions. As here is the Bobby Labonte wreck. He just came up 3 wide on Bill Elliott. He went down the racetrack and came back up in turn 1 and ran in front of Jimmy Johnson. Hard in the outside wall. Car got lifted up in the air. And you see the smoke arising from the engine. Robbie Gordon runs into Brett Rodine in the back there. And so here it is. We're back live. Green flag back at Eldora. Stewart diving low of Bill Elliott here. They're side by side exiting turn number 4. Oh, Tony Stewart a little sideways there. He got sideways in front of the field. He hung it on though. That was a great save by him. Bill Elliott also involved. That puts Jeff Gordon into the second position here. Mike Skinner battles for, I believe, 4th place with Tony Stewart here. They're side by side off of 4 again. Skinner gets the position. It looks like Tony Stewart up the track there. So we're going to check on the leaders here. Jeff Gordon in 2nd place as Ricky Craven is pulled away as we have a caution out here. Will Jeff Gordon keep his 2nd position? He will. Bill Elliott in 3rd. Let's see what happened. Looks like it was Jeremy Mayfield who went too high up the track. Not enough room for Kyle Petty and him. 19 backs it in the outside wall there. That's why he has the back end damage. As we go back live here at Eldora. That was a quick caution as we're back underway. Craven up the racetrack a little bit. Here comes Gordon in the inside trying to make the pass. A little contact there between the both of them. Gordon loses some momentum here as Ricky Craven continuing to hold that lead here. Bill Elliott right behind Jeff Gordon. Side by side in fourth is Mike Skinner and Tony Stewart. Skinner immediately hit the wall there. Stewart to the inside of him still. Stewart's going to make this pass here. Here comes Bill Elliott for a second here. Bill Elliott trying to the inside of Jeff Gordon here. It's not working out so far as they approach Ricky Craven here for the lead. Jeff Gordon, Bill Elliott tracking down Craven here. They're nearly halfway in this race here. Gordon catching in on Ricky Craven here. Craven into the wall off of 4. That's going to help Gordon. Gordon sends it wide. Here comes Bill Elliott around Gordon for that second spot. And Mike Skinner's also going to try to pass Jeff Gordon here. Bill Elliott dives it down low to the inside here, trying to catch Ricky Craven. Craven hits the wall off of 4 here. That's going to help Bill Elliott here. Jeff Byrne around Mike Skinner for 4th. Tony Stewart's also going to try to get around Skinner here too, if he can catch him. Byrne underneath Gordon, trying to go for 3rd here. See if he makes the pass here. He's going to have to dive it down into 3 here. He does. Can't get the Gordon here. Maybe so. He has contact with Gordon. Burton hangs on here. He slides up the track here as Mike Skinner's going to try to make the pass on Jeff Byrne here. Byrne pulls away from Skinner there. Ricky Craven still in the lead. Bill Elliott has not tracked him down yet. And as I say that, Bill Elliott is closing in on leader Ricky Craven. Jeff Gordon not that far behind in 3rd. We have a caution out now. Let's go back to the replay and see what happened. As Ricky Craven is your leader. Looks like Brett Brodine comes up on Jerry Nadeau. He comes down on Hermie Sadler. Ooh, driver's side right into the concrete there. Comes up right in front of Brett Brodine again. And oh! Jimmy Mayfield slams into both of those cars. Nowhere to go. Let's look back live now. Everybody was okay. So we go back green. Elliott to the inside of Craven, nearly in the back of them there. We're on lap 33. Bill Elliott dives it down below Ricky Craven. Craven all the way up the racetrack near the wall here. They're side by side into 3. Bill Elliott trying to make the pass here. He will make the pass. Bill Elliott takes the lead. Eldora here. Ricky Craven falls back to 2nd behind him. These 2 cars have checked out from the rest of the field here. They're both hit the wall for 4, so that is not good for him. Jeff Gordon in 3rd. 4th is Jeff Burton. 5th is Mike Skinner. 6th is Tony Stewart. 7th is Michael Waltrip. It's Mike Skinner trying to make the pass on Jeff Burton. He nearly collides with him, but luckily to not hit him. Jeff Burton sends it wide here, nearly 4 wide there. Byrne keeps his position. Tony Stewart nearly to the back of Mike Skinner there. Ooh, look at this for the lead. Ricky Craven to the inside of Bill Elliott here. Side by side into 4 here. Craven with the best line right here. Trying to make the pass. Bill Elliott hits the wall, nearly back down into Ricky Craven there. That could have been a big race moment here. They're battling, giving it whatever it takes. There's contact for the lead here. These 2 want to win so badly. Craven, Elliott into the wall off of 4. Craven with the biggest hit. Bill Elliott closing in on Ricky Craven as Jeff Gordon's holding off Jeff Byrne. Ooh, as they get loose off of 2 for that 3rd spot. Back to the leaders here. Ricky Craven bounces off the wall again off of 4. That's been a problem all night for these cars in every single heat and race tonight. They just keep hitting the wall off of 4. That's proven a lot of problems here tonight. You see Tony Stewart and Kyle Petty battling for that position back in the pack there. Mark Martin in that number 6 car gets by Tony Stewart, trying to get by Kyle Petty now in that 45 car. He's going to get by Petty as Petty overshoots, sends it wide there. Here's Michael Waltrip trying to get that 5th spot from Mike Skinner. Mikey falls back some. He goes wide there. Jeff Gordon catches Bill Elliott in that 2nd spot. Craven sends it wide a little bit. That's going to let Bill Elliott get there too. But don't count out Jeff Gordon. He might have a chance to close in on these leaders here. Here comes Bill Elliott to the inside of Ricky Craven here. Off of 4, a little contact there. Bill Elliott gets a little loose here. Nearly still inside of Ricky Craven. He falls back just a bit. Jeff Burton is falling back too in the back. It's a little 3-car break right here, especially from the top 2. Ricky Craven keeps sending it high there. They're both in the wall. Bill Elliott falls out the most, but he's going to dive bomb slide job in turn number 1. Just like that, he is side by side for the lead with Ricky Craven, who's been leading the last few laps here. This is going to be a really exciting finish here tonight at Eldora. Waiting all night for this, and it looks like it's going to be a good one, folks. Bill Elliott trying to tack down that tied car, the 32 car of Ricky Craven. Bill Elliott has not won a race this season. Trying to get a win here. A little contact there, Bill Elliott. Again contact, and then again another slide job into 1. They're side by side again. These guys want it so bad. Craven has already won a race this year. Trying to go for 2 here in the season. Bill Elliott makes the pass. He can't. No, they spin for the lead. Caution is out. Jeff Gordon is make the pass. This is going to be the race, folks. Whoever gets back to the line first is going to be the winner. Ricky Craven not happy with Bill Elliott. He turns Bill Elliott under caution here. Back to the line. There it is. Jeff Gordon's going to hold off Jeff Burton. He comes to the caution flag first, and he's going to win it here at Eldora. First win of the season for Jeff Gordon. So we're going to go back and see what happened in that replay. What a turn of events here at Eldora. 2 men fighting for the lead, fighting for the win of one of the most important races of the year. You see there, Bill Elliott comes up on Ricky Craven. They both spin. Jeff Gordon, see it right there, barely misses Ricky Craven. That is the winning move here tonight. So what a turn of events late here at Eldora. Caps off a great night. Here it is. Jeff Gordon comes across the line. He's going to win at Eldora. Here's your finishing results here. Jeff Gordon, your winner. 2nd, Jeff Burton. 3rd, Mike Skinner. 4th, Michael Waltrip. 5th, Mark Martin. 6th, Ricky Craven. 7th, Tony Stewart. 8th, Kenny Wallace. 9th, Kyle Petty. 10th, Jimmy Spencer. 11th, Matt Kenseth. 12th, Hermie Sadler. 13th, Brett Bodine. 14th, Jimmy Johnson. 15th, Bill Elliott. 16th, Jeremy Mayfield. 17th, Jerry Nadeau. 18th, Ricky Rudd. 19th, Bobby Bonnie. And 20th, it's Robbie Gordon. Thank you for watching Eldora. What a fun one here tonight. Next week is the Daytona Night Race. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.